What's going on, everybody? This is an impromptu, pressed for time, middle of the week episode. But Benny and I were fortunate enough to get our hands on the Lies of P demo a little early. Now, through the sequence of events and whatnot, the public demo is out for everybody to try and play. But we decided we wanted to sit down and go through a little bit of it and talk about our feelings and our thoughts. Benny had recorded some PS5 gameplay prior to the public launch that we were going to use, but technical difficulties, problems with the PS5, problems with the controller audio and all that, it just didn't end up being usable. So we decided, you know what? We'll sit down, we'll record a new episode. We will discuss the game while I play the beginning of it on PC, because I've only played it on PS5 thus far, so this will be new. I'm joined by Benny Rose on camera. Benny, hello.
Hello.
Hey. Man. Ready to get into this?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be better than watching video of me, like, yelling at my son as I'm playing it. Him asking over and over, what's this game called? What's this game called?
Dude, my kids were all about it, which is weird. Cool. It's a weird one for them to get caught up in, though.
Right.
So we've talked about this a little bit, and everybody's going to talk about it, and they're going to beat this horse to death. But it's very Bloodborne-esque. There are definitely some, what will we say, borrowed assets.
Very familiar.
Some borrowed assets in the way the puppy dogs move and eat, and the way some of the characters do things, and like, obviously, you can have multiple games in a gothic Victorian type setting, but this one feels real close to Bloodborne.
And the fact that it's pretty much one of your love childs, realistically, like, you absolutely adore it. So
my love child.
Yeah, I don't know why I even said that. It makes no sense.
I'll take it.
And it's your love child.
Yeah, if I was gonna have a love child, it would be Bloodborne.
You can't put it up for adoption now. You can't. It's yours.
Hell no.
So, I mean, at first glance, man, when I first saw it, it's gorgeous. And, me playing on console looked great. So, obviously, for those who are not familiar, this is clearly, like, inspired by Pinocchio and, Jiminy Cricket and Geppetto, things like that. And it's just a very
much more adult take on the material, yeah. Which the source material is pretty adult anyway, though. Right. The Disney movie was the one that changed it up and made it, what it was.
Right. But now we're going, like, kind of Bioshock-esque as well with, all the different weapons and, obviously we're going Soulsborne. Love that greatsword, though, gotta say.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
It's pretty badass.
So, I've tried the demo on PS5 with all 3 different weapon types, and the greatsword is still my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I love how smooth it runs, and how well he's able to run with it as well.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't weigh him down, where you would see in most games.
Yeah.
And he's also one-handing it.
I know, right? And not in his strong...
My strong hand. His strong hand.
Yeah, I mean, like, everything about this is Soulsy, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's obviously, it says, hey, it's gonna be a Souls-like. It's a Souls-like game set in this universe, but, like, even among Souls-likes, this one stands out as being in my opinion, the truest Souls game. Like, I think I told you when I first started playing, like, if Bloodborne was on PC and you sent this to me, I'd have been like, oh, cool. It's like a Bloodborne fan mod.
I was gonna say, even now looking at it more too, even the enemy health bars kind of have that same vibe too. So,
yeah, they do.
I mean, again, it's, what do they say about flattery?
Yeah, imitation's the sincerest form of flattery.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, for me, what I'm thinking too is it's polished, so it's not like just an imitation.
No, no, this is
They've done
beautiful,
their
and
own
it's
thing, and
yeah, it's clearly got its own identity, which is awesome. Yeah, I knew you were there. Give me that. Give me that thing. But like, I don't know, visually, it is so impressive for something that I had pretty much written off. Like, I didn't fight, Stan is one of the editors at Gaming Age, and he's the one that's doing the final review for Lies of P. And 99 times out of 100, I am super fast to get my name on anything Souls related for the review. But I didn't fight Stan on this one at all because I really wasn't that interested in it. Like, to be completely honest, I really wasn't super interested. And then after playing the demo, I'm like, shit, man.
I need this game.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be a
Stan,
day one
you
purchase.
You want to review it?
Yeah, exactly. Stan said he spent 10 hours in the demo. God damn, 10 hours in a demo.
And that's for somebody that's not a Soulsborne player, per se.
Oh, maybe that's why he spent 10 hours in the demo.
Kept dying.
Stan, how many times did it take you to beat Parade Master? That's what I need to know now.
And the fact that he apparently, compared to your playthrough, we can mention that because he talked about, I got to the boss and I died and I wasn't able to go back and visit. But, talking with Stan offline, he mentioned that, there's more to the level. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then we talked about it with you and you said, no, when I beat the Parade Master, that was it. And
so now it's not, though.
Yeah, so that's really weird.
Yeah, once the demo came out publicly, I was able to progress past Parade Master.
Interesting. Yeah, he's pretty much what I got up to. I mean, he mentioned that there's obviously a good amount of content after. Obviously, we're not gonna...
Not a good amount, I mean...
Well, I meant, like, I guess maybe when he summarized it, he gave me a little more of the story that they kind of share, so...
They do, but it's still,
It's a small chunk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really not.
Because, like, you get to the hotel, ideally, right?
You're right. Well, you get to the hotel, and then you have to go find Geppetto or whatever. And I would say this portion up to Parade Master is like a third of it, maybe half, depending on how you do it. All right.
This guy sharpened that blade, which is really cool. And I hate that I didn't figure that out until after I had already broken my weapon.
Man, putting the foo-fops on me.
You show that turd who's boss. You better heal, brother.
Yeah. Come on.
It just looks awesome. I love it.
What's that?
Nice. I said I just love it.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah, it just looks awesome, and
it's so cool. It's just such a cool concept too. Like, it's a unique story set in what feels familiar. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, being a forever Souls player. Like, this is so... Like, when I jumped in for the first time, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Like, this was a very easy pickup for me. Yeah, extremely. So
you felt right at home.
Yeah, man.
That's important, I feel, when it comes to a game like this, because I can't remember the name of the game. There was a game that came out maybe a year, maybe 2 years ago, Souls-like. It was getting a lot of hype. It was an indie developer. I feel like you reviewed it, and it looked great, and there was a lot to it. And then the game came out, and it just felt overly complicated.
I don't remember which one. I mean, I've reviewed so many of them.
It had to do with like the body and the flesh, like changing the different body types, and you'd end up having like I don't know if it was like a flesh body, like after you got attacked, like you'd be
Mortal Shell.
Mortal Shell.
I really liked Mortal Shell.
Well, I'm just saying, like, for me, I never
that one.
I never got into it because it was overcomplicated for me, at least.
Oh.
Like I didn't feel like right at home at all. I
Yeah, so
was like,
that one was a little different.
which is good because you wanted departure, but I'd
Yeah, I
rather.
enjoyed that one because, well, no, I'm saying that one was really kind of simpler than
All
most
right, well,
other
then,
ones. You know what I mean?
oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, sure. The
Not
simpleton
to shit
couldn't
on
get
you.
through it.
Yeah.
Not at all. I didn't have cheat engine for that one as
Oh
standard.
yeah, as old boy would fucking say.
No, but I mean, I played a decent. I don't know, decent, but I played an amount of it.
You
and I
sure
was
we're
just
thinking
like,
of the same one?
yeah. As soon as you said the name, I remembered
Uh,
because I'm like, I don't know. But like this, like I said, this one I felt right at home, and I mean, I know that this is what I love about our relationship is that we have a lot in common, but we have very distinct tastes with certain things. And I'd say like in the Soulsborne stuff, like the less popular games, some of them I tend to like, some of them you don't tend to like,
yeah,
and vice versa. Because
for
if
sure.
if you remember, there was a certain game and its sequel that I liked that you didn't really care.
You
for.
talking about the Surge ones?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't
Like,
my favorite for sure.
Yeah, I really enjoyed those, which is weird, and I played them a lot. Those are games I
Yeah.
played. I think I beat the first one 5 times, and the second one I think I beat twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know. There was it was like I love the idea of the armor and like
The concept, I love the concept. It just wasn't my favorite in practice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, once it came down to actually nitty gritty playing it, getting through
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So that was, that was my big problem. Was like it didn't feel Souls-like enough. So if we're gonna have gripes and complaints, I think it's fair to give criticism as well and not just praise it here. This area, I understand that it's a smaller dev team, but like all these assets, man. Like that's the same like bronze dead horse. Every dead horse is the same dead horse. Every trunk of goods is the same trunk of goods. Every busted vehicle is the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Krat service thing, it's all the same. So maybe this will change a little bit as we progress,
Yeah, I mean, I also think that a lot of times, my perspective, again, I'm not a developer, just from
Exactly.
what I see it, is, are they trying to be resourceful so that we can have a better performing game, without having so many, predetermined renders in the background. I mean, obviously, you're not really interacting with any of it, but again, I don't know how that affects the overall load of the game and affecting the frames per second. But my thought is that maybe it does.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, those dogs look familiar.
Yeah.
But
If you watch how they feast, when you see them like feasting on a corpse,
Right.
like I said, small complaint, like not even really a complaint, just something.
Observation.
Yeah, more than anything else.
This pain in the ass coming up.
I don't know if I made it all the way down here, to be honest with you. No, I never fought this guy. Oh, maybe I did fight this guy. I don't know.
No choice. Yeah, he does like charge attacks and stuff. He's a dickhole. So educate me a little bit because I'm sure you've started figuring out most of the mechanics. I tend to play, don't really look into everything. What's the vibe with like the left arm of steel?
I don't know. I haven't been able to figure it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I was talking about that earlier today with one of my buddies. Like, I don't know what the point is or why I would ever use it over my weapon.
I feel like it might be an option when you're like me and you freaking break your weapon.
I guess like a last resort type deal, but
Because I didn't know if it was like a stagger.
I was hoping it would be, so I tried it out a couple times when I was doing my initial play testing with the demo. Like, I tried it out hoping that maybe it would give me a stagger, or hoping it could turn it into like a more powerful parry, like a visceral or something.
Right.
But it doesn't seem to offer any additional guard break, any additional damage, or really do much of anything.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to figure that out. But that was my biggest, like, huh? Like, what? It has.
Yeah,
a
like,
meter.
what is this thing and why?
And that arm break, can you end up being limbless at a point? You know, like pretty much.
Know.
You said you haven't broken the weapon yet, right?
No.
Yeah, the blade will literally break in half. So I used it to that point because I literally you don't find that charge right away, and I didn't realize I had it. So
What charge?
whatever you use to like sharpen the weapon, isn't that an item you find?
No.
Oh, see, maybe I don't play these games right sometimes. Because if you go back, I think there's like a corner in one of those areas and you get something, and I thought it was for that, and I used it, and I thought it was for that, but the weapon was already broken. I thought it was gonna fix it, but clearly,
Gotcha.
the only way it repairs it is if you go back to the blue thing, like the
yeah, gotcha. Yeah, they're bonfires.
But if you go back, I'll show you if you want to go real quick. Go back. Down
Oh
the stairs
shit, that's
where
not
you
what I
were.
meant to do.
Whoops.
Whatever, I'll get another one back before I fight the boss. So down here.
Yeah, to the left. Careful, I think there's an enemy or two in here. Or maybe not. Yeah, I think
The urgent repair tool. So let's see. Immediately restores weapon durability. So yeah, instead of having to use and fill it up, it's a faster version. Like, you're in the middle of a boss fight, your shit's about to break, you go, oh fuck. You pop that, and it immediately fixes your shit.
Now, how are you fixing that without doing that?
What do you mean?
What are you pressing to do that? To to do it on your arm or whatever. Like, it looks like you're sharpening it on your arm.
Yeah. So that's that bottom tool where I'm pointing at my screen like you can fucking see. Yeah. Yeah, so that's your bottom consumable slot.
Got it.
Top
okay.
consumable slot.
Yeah, I didn't even realize what that was. So, again, for the record, as I said, I really only played one playthrough. I wasn't able to go back, so. No, but it's good for me to see it from an expert, so.
An expert. I definitely wouldn't. At Souls games in general, I guess, but I wouldn't say in this. I've only finished the demo one time.
Well, you're doing a great job, bub.
Oh, thanks, man. All right, I think I've done everything that's available. Let me come grab this. Yes, I know all about the powerful parade puppet. Don't need to mess with you.
There's an item there. I didn't know if you wanted that.
Where?
Right in front of him.
Oh, no, I grabbed it.
It was delayed for me.
Yeah, I grabbed it as I ran by. And then there's one over here.
See?
Introducing the
I didn't even see
parade
that.
puppet.
Oh, I did get that. It's like a little dialogue about him, right?
Yeah. Like a little thing you can read.
Shortcut. I like that everybody kind of brings that into play now.
It's such a good mechanic.
Simple.
Yep. And typically you're positioned a reasonable distance away from the boss. So, like, I'm going to go back to the bonfire, or the stargazer, or the skygazer, whatever they call it. Spend some of my shit, and roll on in there. So, I think from the demo alone, I would say this is my favorite Souls clone done by a non-FromSoft. You know?
Have to agree.
There we go. Just that little bit more damage than I needed. You only need a little bit of damage So you can start two-shotting these guys instead of having them survive with a fucking touch of health left. Let's see if we can do Parade Master in one go. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Hello there. I didn't think you ought to be
Hello there.
out here alone.
Now, what's that? To give you electricity?
Yep.
Nice. In the rain?
Well,
It's like me playing Zelda, fighting a lightning Gleeok, and all my shields are sparking.
oh
'cause
yeah.
everything's
What are you
made
doing,
out of
buddy?
metal.
Back up, back up, back up. You're gonna trip over this cord. Okay, tell Ava to turn it on for you. She will. Tell her daddy said to do it, please. Tell her daddy said to turn it on, man. Tell her that I said to do it. She won't say no. Went to drink that and my headphones almost fell off.
I noticed. What are you drinking today?
Little Maker's Mark 101.
You know, you'll appreciate I was clearly nothing related to the game, but you know, obviously, since I know you love your whiskey and stuff, and loves hers, and we were at my friend's wedding, as I told you,
Yeah.
and you know, she likes to ask for her Jack and Coke,
Right.
and she'll always come back, and that's not Jack. She knows.
Yeah, if you want a Jack and Coke, you want Jack in the Coke. Not just random whiskey and Coke.
Right. So I'm like, what do you think it is? And it's like, it usually ends up being Jim Beam, I think.
That's not even close to the same.
Exactly. It's just funny. I can understand her frustration. And then she'll tell me, you know, go get the next drink. Because they, for some reason, when they think it's me, they always put more. Because
Yeah.
with her, they always put, like, nothing in it. Such a big ass beast. Oh man, you're already kicking his ass. I didn't even get this far. He didn't lose his head with me. Is his head on the stick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. It's so cool.
Oh, shit, that hurt. No, don't do that.
Woo!
Oh, my God.
Damn!
If he hits you with that, you're in so much trouble.
Yeah. Oh. Jesus.
Time to heal up. God damn.
So is there like a parry system in place?
Kind of.
Doesn't really seem.
Not really.
Yeah.
Stop it. No! Damn it! Got me.
Damn, he got relentless right at the end.
Dude, I hate that shit. When he hits that, when he knocks you down, you're fucked.
Sons of biatches. You definitely did way more damage than I did. And I had bought another weapon, too, to try it. And I was like, nah, I'll stick with the greatsword.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm actually glad I died, because that's one of my favorite things that they've done that FromSoft refuses to do. Stick your fucking souls outside the boss door. So you can get,
you want to use them.
yeah, so you can get killed by the boss and you don't have to go back inside to get your damn souls. Like, I don't feel like I need to stop and spend all my souls before I fight a boss so that I don't have to worry about losing them. So having them pop up outside of the boss door is a wonderful, wonderful thing. All right. No more fucking around this time. Come on, you
Go,
big bitch.
biatch.
Woo! A guard broke me.
Oh shit. He seems like I tried the old Dark Souls approach of like hugging his nuts.
No, you can't really
Try-
hug his nuts.
Yeah, I noticed.
That is one thing I will say that FromSoft always gets right with their Souls games that other games don't always. It's the precision of the attacks, the frame perfect precision and all that.
So brutal seeing this guy rip his head off. You know what that reminds me of, right? Sekiro. Sekiro. I'm definitely saying it wrong, butchering it.
Oh yeah, Sekiro?
With the freaking monkey.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do you remember when you first saw that?
Oh yeah.
Shit a brick.
Stop!
Jesus Christ.
There's just nothing to be done. Nope. Nope. Oh no!
Oh my god.
Awesome.
It's so cool to see. I mean, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but
Yeah. I killed him faster on my first time.
no pressure. It's not cause I'm watching it all.
Yeah, no.
And then people get to look back. I love how they get up like they're puppets on a string.
I know. But if you look at it though, that's how the characters stand up in Bloodborne too. They come up off the ground.
I wasn't gonna say it, but you did, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it. All right, let's try this thing again. It didn't seem like it did anything for me last time. Well, it won't do me anything. I got locked in the. If I get locked in the goddamn corner.
Right. I think it's working.
Yeah, no kidding. Nope. How about we not?
Oh boy.
He's so much more aggressive.
He's like, oh, I know you've played this already.
Don't do that.
Oh my god. That's such a brutal move. Nice.
There we go. 3 tries is not the worst in the world, but I'm still pretty pissed it took me that long.
Well, they say, right? Third time's a charm.
That's
Cliche.
right. But yeah, so there's Parade Master.
Sweet. I mean, that's really that's the demo in a nutshell, like you said, right? It's the core.
I mean, there's more. There's more. There's a whole nother section, but I feel like past this is rude to show. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
I have to agree. From what
we
I
dive into. It's weird to say spoilers for a demo, but that up through Parade Master is like the tutorial of the demo, and then the next piece is like the demo. I don't know. It doesn't really make much sense, but
there's much more story elements for some
Yeah.
people that are not gonna want to.
there's really cool stuff coming after this, so
The hotel
Yeah.
security.
we're gonna.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, we'll send it there, right?
Yeah.
Level 15, this guy.
28 minutes it took to knock out Parade Master. Not too bad.
Yeah. Overall, exciting.
Yeah.
And definitely, once the game comes out, it'll be one that we will discuss again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on, bub. Cool. All
All
right.
right, bub.
Well, I'll see how
Yeah.
this recording turns out, and hopefully we'll be up and ready for you guys tomorrow morning. Be a nice,
Sounds good.
nice midweek video. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Have a great day, everybody. Take care and have fun.
Later.